Welcome to the 305 Goddess channel, lovies. How are you? Okay, let's do Breonna Taylor. Now, I did not expect to do this video, but her energy came up so much when I was doing Alexis Real energy. But I feel different in this energy, okay? And I said Breonna Taylor would be Alexis Real clone since the shit just keep coming up. But I'm thinking, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm getting blocked. So let's go into this reading. And all I know is Breonna Taylor is no longer here with us. Alexis Ware was missing, but she's not. Okay, so please, for the ones that advocate for Breonna, please take your time with me because I don't know what's going on. Why all this energy is out here coming through. I'm gonna get the water. Be right back. What's happening? We back. We got it. We in it, boy. Let's go. All right. Let's see what's going on. So far, I don't know when this happened. I can't remember, but the information I do know about Breonna is she the one that was shot by the police. Am I getting this right? You know what? Because you know I'm mixing this up with the person who was going to work. See, but I thought about her doing Alexis Ware, but Alexis Ware didn't give me that energy. Y'all know the person I'm talking about who was either coming home from work or going to work. They couldn't even figure that shit out. That's not Breonna, is it? Breonna, let me just see who this person is. I know y'all. Woo! Jesus have mercy. All right, Breonna Taylor. Somebody was charged for her death. No, well, hold on. Killing of Breonna Taylor. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm doing a lot right now. All these damn people. Taylor was shot by police. Okay, so I got her right. In Louisville, Kentucky, during the botched drug raid. So it was the wrong house or something like that. How was botched? How was it botched? How was it botched? Fueled protests and questions persist about how the botched raid unfolded. What is a botched raid? Was once in the main drive. What was one of the main drivers of wide-scale demonstrations that erupted that year over policing and racial injustice in the United States? What? They fucking confusing me. Hold on. No officer has ever been charged with shooting Miss Taylor. What? But on August 4th, the Justice Department charged 4 current and former police officers with federal civil rights violations. I just read that. So they haven't been charged for shooting her, but they've been charged with federal civil rights violations. What? Including lying to obtain a search warrant for her apartment. This is so confusing. Also, one of the four, Kelly Goodlett, a detective who retired after getting charged, pleaded guilty at a hearing. Another officer among the four, Kyle Meany, was fired by the Louisville Department on August 19. My bad, y'all. My stomach, like, that's why I smell. I don't want to hit the blunt, but I got to. I'm high already. Just like, because how you was charged with your rights taken from whatever. Why was you fired? Because people kept fucking with the police department or something. Get your ass out of here. Why was you fired? But not charged for murder or something. Like, what happened? What's going on here? A third officer facing the federal charges. Oh, y'all got different charges. I killed Breonna. I'm going to jail. I ain't facing federal charges. Get my rights restricted or revoked from you. I'm going to fucking jail. What kind of game is we letting them play out here? I suggest y'all stop voting. You ain't, well, I don't vote. So I'm not voting for this shit to happen to me and name, fuck y'all. So if it do happen to me, good. It makes sense. But a voter, if Breonna voted or something, fuck y'all. Y'all got me fucked up. I know we talking about this type of voting for that type of rights. I don't know what the fuck y'all vote for. Put in the comments. What is y'all voting for? Y'all don't even fucking know. Stop it. The third officer was the only officer to face state. Oh, so they got state and federal charges. I was trying to figure out which ones they got. Was the only officer to face state charges in the raid. He was indicted, not indicted, indicted on a charge. What's the difference? I got to Google the difference because that don't say indicted. Bitch, give me a minute. Let me see. Maybe I can't read or spell. Google this word for me. Past tense and indict. Oh, that's how you say it? Indicted. My bad. Formally accused of or charged with a serious crime. Okay, my bad. Damn, I ain't never seen the word. My bad. Indicted. Indicted. No, I'm missing out on something. Don't worry about it. Anyhow. He was indicted. Damn, that's a shame. On the charge of one-time endangerment. Wonder why I don't never know shit. Y'all blame me for not knowing that simple shit. Let's keep going. One-time endangerment of neighbors whose apartment was hit when he fired without a clear line of sight. What he was firing for? Fuck a clear line. What was you firing for? Is this taking me to Philandra? The boy who got shot in the car? And he pled not guilty. Was acquitted. What that mean? I know I'm asking like I'm fucking confused now. I'm not. I just gotta slow it down. Damn. What's wanton endangerment? Excuse me. What is wanton endangerment? A charge? Come on now. They want to give me all this extra shit. No, I don't want it. I don't. Y'all know what they trying to do on the fucking... I gotta do this to get that. I can't even... You like, get out of it. I'm trying. And then ain't no get out, like ain't no dismiss. It's like subscribe now. What the X at, bitch? So I can't read about it. Oh, there you go. I had to go like that. No, and it came back up. All right, they don't want me to know what the fuck a one-time endangerment is? Because I'm interested. Ain't nobody else is. Okay, there you go. It better not pop back up. It keep popping up, y'all. Let me show you what to do. Okay, and I'm trying to scroll and read. So, they blocking that shit from, okay, hold on, I got something. No, I don't. This sad. This is sad. So they block you from the truth. And you still like, that's why I don't even do no Google, y'all. Because now it's like, I could keep reading, but let's keep reading. Because this is sad. Because wasn't nobody charged. Oh, is it because they're officers? Or once again, is it because it's a act? Oh shit, we got to go here first. The frustration. Temperance. I'm trying to tell you, having the patience. What does this mean? The moon? Really? Really? When they believe when they this is no. What do they say? Oh no, this is a game. I don't even know what they said though. What did they say that like the reason was? So it's not about that they shot her. It's giving me that this is all a game. I saw it on Dateline. Let me see if I can find it on her if it's not too long. Cause Breonna Taylor Dateline. This aggravating. That's why we gotta have the patience. But y'all, I'm not finna. I'm looking for death and shit. I'm looking for other shit. Why is it the temperance to the moon? This giving me. I'm asking for Breonna Taylor. Now I'm gonna break it down. This could like family have patience. The family need to have patience. That's the secret. We gonna figure out what's gonna get to her. But also, if it's giving me her energy, how? Temperance? Give me a minute. It was like 12 minutes. It's something here, Breonna, the Daily Show. It's something here on NBC. How 26-year-old Breonna was killed. Let me look at that one. How the police killed Breonna Taylor, visual investigation. Why they got all that? Why y'all want us to know how y'all killed Breonna Taylor? You fuck niggas. That's why people call them niggas. They the niggas or some shit like that. Why you gotta have documentaries on how you killed this goddamn black person? And then who is she? I tried to see who she worked for. What? I tried to go through the information. Cause if this her, why she standing up there and who is she? But let me go through this shit. I feel like I'm snapping for no reason. I feel like if it was me, not if I was in their shoes, if it was me. But thank God it's not.
An officer down. A 26-year-old woman shot dead by police.
Wait, y'all heard them say officer down? How officer get down? Let me rewind it. This is NBC News. Why is there an officer down in her situation and she dead? His ass ain't dead too? My bad. I don't even know him, he or she. Or is she the officer? I keep asking, who is she? Give me a minute.
A botched raid. An officer.
I'm gonna have to Google botched raid. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna have to Google both of them. It was damn it, y'all. Give me a minute. I probably should just Googled it from the beginning. What the shit called? I need to Google botched raid and wanton endangerment. These motherfuckers got me just right here doing too much work. Right. Botched raid. That's the bitch. I know they listening. That's the first thing come up. Cause I was thinking of, y'all remember the TV show Botched? I'm thinking of botched surgery. I'm thinking of everything. I never heard of a botched raid. What the fuck is a botched raid? Let's go. I'm sick of this. No, bitch. No. I need so y'all ain't got no definition for me? Y'all is a lie. Y'all is a fucking lie. Yeah, I want to show y'all, but some of y'all do the fucking work yourself. Bitch, why is botched raid not in the Wikipedia? It can come up in my Google search, but it's not in Wikipedia. I get it. But tell me what the fuck is a botched raid? Oh my Jesus, have mercy. So I ain't gonna never know what a botched raid is. After a botched police raid, I got to come up with my conclusion of a botched raid. Let me just go. What is a botched raid? What is a Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. What's the other one? Wanton endangerment. Oh, we supposed to just guess what a botch raid is. Something that went wrong. Oh, no. Y'all the one told us that. I said wanton endangerment, not endangerment. Give me the title for what y'all say. What are examples? Wanton endangerment could be an additional charge in drug crimes, assault, domestic disputes, or theft crimes, and if the person committing the crime places the victim in substantial danger of injury or death. For example, pointing a firearm at your spouse during the argument could result in a wanton endangerment. That's what that is. So he pointed a gun at her. He shot her. He killed her. And that's what how you get charged for wanton endangerment when she not alive? Supposedly. What? The definition of wanton endangerment: a person is guilty of wanton endangerment in the first degree when, under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference. Oh, it did say death, injury or death. And you can get, okay, he got off on the, I don't see it on here, but you ain't give me the excuse on what they said, but I'm going to listen to it. Maybe it's in the video. Let me see. Under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference to the value of a human life, he engages in conduct. Engages in conduct which creates a substantial danger of death or serious physical injury to another person. I still don't get a person is guilty of wanton endangerment in the first degree when, under circumstances manifesting extreme indifference to the value of human life. So that means if somebody come in my house, no. I gotta go in their house. I'm trying to get one time in the danger. Like how you not finna get that shit in the streets. So only police get this type of shit. And then they said, for example, if you point your husband's gun to the I ain't never heard of this. So some people, if I can Google people who got locked up for this type of shit, he just got charged for it. He ain't even get locked up, did he? He served time for that. Let's go back to the video.
Sit down. A 26-year-old woman shot dead by police. Her name, Breonna Taylor. So what happened? It's just after midnight on March 13th, 2020, and officers with the Louisville Metro Police Department pull into this apartment complex in Louisville, Kentucky. They're here to execute a search warrant in a narcotics investigation. Their target is apartment 4, where Breonna Taylor lives. She helped save lives as an emergency room technician. 2020 is going to be her year.
You see how they said that? It was going to be her year, like they knew about this, and they this what they did. They felt they. I ain't even get into the reading yet, y'all. Some of y'all who watch my channel a lot, y'all hear me say this. When you don't have to be in the industry. You can be in the streets and big enough, that's like the industry also. Especially when you work for them. When you work for yourself, you got your own company, it's a little different, but then they still after you for, certain things. She was in it. And then they knew her year was coming up. 2, 2, 2, 2. Y'all see this shit?
2020 was definitely gonna be her year because she was able, everything.
It just felt like they're trying to say, "Oh, this her year, this her." What's your sign, Breonna? Last year was 2 years, and I had it wrong. Hold up, wait, what year is this supposed to be? 2 years ago, it was supposed to be 2. I gotta rewind it.
Apartment complex in Louisville, Kentucky. They're here to execute a search warrant in a narcotics investigation.
So this is March 2020, March 13, 2020. So what they were saying, this is her year or the year coming up. So if this was 2020, who was year was 2020? Aries. I know we gotta do too much. This is a lot. What's her name, Breonna? She had to be an Aries birthday. She a fucking something more Gemini. What's before Gemini? Taurus or Gemini? She June 5th. I don't know. It's her year. Okay.
Their target is apartment 4.
Target.
Where Breonna Taylor lives.
We at Target right now, y'all. We're gonna do that goddamn movie. I mean,
2020 is going to be her.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
You feel like 2020 was definitely gonna be her year because she was able, everything went the way she wanted it to go.
How why y'all emphasize it was gonna be her year?
Being able to just get her foot out the door again. to be able to get a new VA.
Not putting. I want to hear this, but I'm still doing the reading. Not pulling those strings, not getting things done. This also giving me, she better not get cloned either. I don't know, it's giving me I can't breathe also. What they doing in her apartment?
You know what happened? Somebody kicked in the door inside my girlfriend.
Minutes after
But how you get
being able to start getting enrolled for school, being able to just get that foot out the
you
door.
not there, but how you get there and know this shit? They know this shit. No, you is there?
911 operator Harris, where's your emergency? I don't know what happened. Somebody kicked in the door inside my girlfriend.
Minutes after the raid begins, Breonna
I don't know what happened. Somebody kicked inside my what?
Taylor will
I don't know what happened. Somebody kicked in the door inside my girlfriend.
Minutes after the raid begins, Breonna Taylor will be dead. Months later, her name has become a rallying cry at protests across the country.
He sounded
Celebrities,
so fluttered.
athletes, and politicians have called for the officers involved to be held accountable.
Say her name.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor's life matters.
But authorities have released little information
They ain't
about
goddamn lie.
that night. Some
Y'all the ones that killed her, man. Y'all didn't want me. This why I ain't want to do this motherfucking reading. This ain't no reading. Y'all getting on my nerves. That's what y'all doing. I don't even know what these cards say. I'm
reports in
confused
social
in
media
this
posts
shit.
said that police went to the wrong apartment. That Breonna Taylor was asleep when she was shot.
I gotta have some patience in this video,
None
y'all.
of that is true.
None of this
NBC
shit
News
is
pulled
true.
together audio, video, documents, and interviews to get a fuller picture of what did happen that March night.
911 operator Harris, where's your emergency?
Tennis swords.
We have a lot of gunshots.
To try to understand why police were there to begin with, and how this 26-year-old woman was killed in her own home.
It's taking all the energy out of me. Like they took out of her ass.
It's an ordinary night for Breonna Taylor and her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker. The couple, who've been close for years, go to dinner at Texas Roadhouse.
She's literally my best friend.
Was it a woman that shot her?
And we didn't talk about, and I talk to her every single day.
Meanwhile, Breonna Taylor's sister and roommate, Janiyah Palmer, is 2,000 miles away, visiting a friend in California.
Nah, give me a
Despite being
minute. I'm gonna
6
tell
years
y'all this
apart,
story.
the sisters are nearly inseparable.
Let me get these
We
cards.
basically did everything together.
Cause we talking about her being
Hang out with
dead,
her
right?
friends together. Anytime she left the house, I pretty much went with her. I was her shadow.
By about 10 p.m., Breonna Taylor and Kenneth Walker are back at her apartment on Springfield Drive.
Work.
They settle in to watch a movie in her bedroom. Across town, officers prepare for the raid. This whiteboard shows Sergeant John.
And telling
Grant,
y'all
Officer
what's
Miles
going on.
Cosgrove,
Remember,
and
I
Officer
say
Brett
I watch this type of shit and watch the actors in it. Can I audition to be an actor? And I want to act.
Hankerson are on the team going to
My
execute
bad,
the
y'all.
search
Wait.
warrant for Breonna Taylor's apartment. All 3 officers would end up firing their weapons that night. This warrant and internal documents indicate
Is it the
firsthand
woman
evidence that the target
shot
of the
that killed her?
investigation, a man Breonna Taylor had dated, received mail at her house and had listed her address as his own.
This is Sergeant Amanda Seeley of the Louisville Metro Police Department.
So this is what coming in. The person who she was committed to, that's who they was looking for, not her. And that's why she died. The people she had patience with. Because it feel like it's talking to y'all, like, be careful who you attach yourself to. That's why I be trying to find the moral of the story. I know we be trying to figure out them, but it's bigger than that. Because And she coming up in this energy, dead. Now this stuff death energy, okay? But it's more so explaining how what we work with, what we sew up. She was sewing it up. Let's finish. And with somebody who had her address.
This Public Integrity Unit, today's date is Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. This will be a recorded statement from Sergeant John Mattingly.
She helped, possibly helped Doug for him receive the packages and held his money.
So I didn't know her story was this deep. Let me do some investigating. So far, it sounds like they did their investigating. Came back to her address, not her. Went to her address because her address seemed to be like the stash spot for the dope. That's what they just said. Let me rewind it.
Police did it is Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. This will be a recorded statement from Sergeant John Mattingly.
She helped, possibly helped Doug for him receive the packages and held his money.
Police did obtain a no-knock warrant for Taylor's apartment, which has been widely reported. But Sergeant Mattingly says police concluded it was a soft target, so they would instead knock and announce themselves.
Right.
At least 7 officers.
See what I just came up with?
With a battering ram. It's 12:35 a.m. and Breonna Taylor has just dozed off.
They don't even know.
Barely awake beside her.
This not no dope house. They don't see people coming in and out of this place. They just know it's some dope stuff.
We're home. In the bed. It's 12 at night. Our date's over.
Officers arrive at the apartment complex. Mattingly says he's in plain clothes with a vest that reads police. They line up. Mattingly is to the left of Taylor's front door, with Officer Cosgrove and another officer behind him. Officer Hankison and the other officers are on the right.
I knocked on the door, banged on it. We didn't announce the first couple because our intent was not to hit the door. Our intent was to give her plenty of time to come to the door because they said she was probably there alone.
Mattingly says they banged on the door 6 or 7 times.
There's a loud bang at the door. She pops up out of sleep and scared her to death. Me too.
None of this makes sense already.
None
of it makes sense.
No response. So we like,
y'all knew who she was.
I grabbed my gun, which is legal, like I'm licensed to carry.
Y'all better find some dope though.
Start announcing herself. Please come to the door. Please, we have a search warrant.
Here, accounts diverge. Walker says they asked who it is and hear no response. Mattingly says the officers repeatedly announced police. A minute after the first knock, police make the call to hit the door with a battering ram.
So I looked at Mike and said, go ahead. So he hits the first time and he hits right on the door handle and didn't move the door. And every time he hits, people are announcing, please search warrant, please search warrant.
It's what time is it?
Mattingly says it takes 3 hits before the door flies open.
The door comes off the hinges. So I just let off one shot. I still can't see.
You let off a shot first.
Mattingly describes what he saw as he entered the apartment.
That's why she got killed.
Face on about probably 20 feet away, right down the hallway.
This would be who you attach yourself to.
There's a male and a female.
Why he ain't get killed?
Closest to the door, so it's to my right. And as I turn the doorway, he's in a stretched out position with his hands with a gun. And as soon as I clear, he fires.
Again, accounts diverge. Walker says the door is open and he can't see who's breaking into the apartment when he fires the shot. Sergeant Mattingly says he enters the apartment and can see Walker when he's hit. Walker's one shot hits Mattingly in the thigh, according to Mattingly.
As soon as he fired, I fired back. Boom, 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 boom.
Mattingly exits the apartment, then shoots again.
And then reached around. I think I got 2 more off around the corner of the door.
So how many
At
people hit?
911 operators start receiving calls from neighbors who don't seem to realize that police are on scene.
Right.
911 operator, guys, where's your emergency? Please get it out for the police gathering. They are shooting back. And how many shots? Please hear. Man, they just shot that thing. They right here in front of my now. And I want my grandbaby and my kids to see.
About 30 seconds after the first call, another neighbor dials 911.
Behind me, there was a lot of gunshots just now. There was about like 8 or 9. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. And it almost sounded like somebody was shooting back, but I'm not for sure.
A minute into that call, at 12:44, the neighbor says she hears more shots.
It sounded like it was coming from right in your area. They're still shooting. Still shooting. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I can get over here. They're shooting out like crazy.
Wounded, Mattingly says he staggers to the curb. Then he hears his fellow officers shooting.
I could hear all of a sudden boom, 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 boom. Several shots at that point. It seemed like that.
It was a lot of shots. 3 holes like her leg, then on the wall, like right behind where she was, there was like 4 holes on the wall.
Breonna Taylor's death certificate shows she was shot 5 times, but we don't know whose bullets hit her. Mattingly says he fires 6 shots from in and around her doorway. Police say Cosgrove fires, we don't know how many times. Hankerson fires at least 10 rounds through this patio door and window, according to police.
How well do you remember your childhood?
Like it was today. The wizard gave you superpowers.
Some of those go through Breonna Taylor's dining room wall into the next apartment, where a pregnant woman lives.
There's bullet holes all the way through the wall, through our glass. The cops are out there yelling to get back to the house. I have a 5-year-old in here, so something needs to be explained to me.
An
Why
officer calls
lying?
for paramedics for Sergeant Mattingly, but the response is delayed. Meanwhile, police prepare for a standoff with Kenneth Walker, who they appear to think has a rifle.
Don't fucking play. He don't even sound like he got hit.
Inside the apartment, Kenneth Walker says he was confused.
What really made me not realize it was the police, either because nobody was like rushing in after all of this happened. They all like stayed outside, so I'm like, what the heck was that?
Walker calls his mother, who tells him to call 911.
But how Breonna get shot? Cause she came out? Hold on, I talk too much, huh? Hold on. Go back.
And every time he hits, people are announcing, please search warrant, please search warrant.
Mattingly says it takes 3 hits before the door flies open.
The door comes off the hinges. So I just let off 1 shot. I still can't see who it is or anything.
Mattingly describes what he saw as he entered the apartment.
I'm face on about probably 20 feet away, right down the hallway. There's a bedroom door on the right. There's a male and a female. The male's closest to the door, so he's to my right. And as I turn the doorway, he's in a stretched out position with his hands with a gun. And as soon as I clear, he fires.
Again, accounts diverge. Walker says the door is opening and he can't see who's breaking into the apartment when he fires the shot. Sergeant Mattingly says he enters the apartment and can see Walker when he's hit. Walker's 1 shot hits Mattingly in the thigh, according to Mattingly.
As soon as he fired, I fired back. Boom, 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 boom.
Mattingly exits the apartment, then shoots again.
And then reached around. I think I got 2 more.
But how Breonna get shot at this point?
At 12:42, 911 operators start receiving calls from neighbors who don't seem to realize the police are on scene.
911 operator, guys, there's your emergency. Please get it out for the police gathering. They are shooting back. And how many shots? Please hear. Man, they just shot about 7 or 8 times. They right here in front of my now. And I want my grandbaby and my kids to see.
About 30 seconds after the first call, another neighbor dials 911.
Behind me.
They still ain't say how Breonna got
A
shot.
lot of gunshots just now. There was about like 8 or 9. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. And it almost sounded like somebody was shooting back, but I'm not for sure.
A minute into that call, at 12:44, the neighbor says she hears more shots.
It sounded like it was coming from right in your area. They're still shooting. Still shooting. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I can get over here. They're shooting out like crazy.
Wounded, Mattingly says he staggers to the curb. Then he hears his fellow officers shooting.
I could hear all of a sudden boom, 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 boom. Several shots at that point. It seemed like that.
It was a lot of shots. 3 holes like her leg, then on the wall, like right behind where she was. It was like 4 holes on the wall.
How she got shot? You don't even get shot.
She was shot 5 times, but we don't know.
And you said they ain't come in the apartment.
Mattingly says he fires 6 shots from in and around her doorway. Police say Cosgrove fires. We don't know how many times. Hankerson fires at least 10 rounds through this patio door and window, according to police. Some of those go through Breonna Taylor's dining room wall into the next apartment, where a pregnant woman lives.
There's bullet holes all the way through the wall. Through our
Feel like when she stood up.
They're yelling to get back to the house. I have a 5-year-old in here, so something needs to be.
I don't get it.
An officer calls for paramedics for Sergeant Mattingly, but the response is delayed. Meanwhile, police prepare for a standoff with Kenneth Walker, who they appear to think is a rifle.
This energy draining as fuck. I know I'm high as fuck, but shit.
Inside the apartment, Kenneth Walker says
I think because it's
It
dead.
really made me not realize it was either because nobody was like rushing in after all of this happened. They all like stayed outside. So I'm like, what the heck was
Oh, so he's saying they came in and shot, but after everything happened, they just stayed outside. They didn't come in and figure stuff out. What y'all waiting to back up?
You said, what was she shot at? I don't know. He's on the grill right now. I don't know. You said she's 26, but she allergic to something.
This would resemble her being the queen pen.
police start
Empress.
calling for
Y'all
Walker.
be talking about what these people that sitting
Yo,
pretty.
come out, so I'm like, okay, it's the police.
Is this your
An
baby
EMS
mama?
dispatcher radios to see if anyone has responded to Walker's
She
death.
held the dope for you, right? So y'all supposed to arrest him. What is y'all there for? Because she had dope in her house.
It's unclear if anyone responds. By this time, neighbors are filming dozens of officers arriving at the complex. Kenneth Walker backs out of the apartment. Officers have their weapons drawn. At 1 a.m., about 20 minutes after police arrive, they lead Walker away. It's not clear from EMS records when paramedics reached Breonna Taylor. 6 days later, Kenneth Walker is charged with attempted murder of a police officer. After a national outcry, the charges are dropped. None of the officers there that night has been criminally charged.
A national
Sergeant Mattingly
outcry
and
had to get the
Cosgrove
charges
were
dropped.
reassignment, as is the
That would be y'all
officer who secured the
picketing.
warrant. Officer Hankerson, who shot through the patio door, was terminated
So that would be like, y'all need to know what to picket for.
for firing wantonly and blindly.
It worked.
And showing extreme indifference for human life. Through their attorneys, the officers declined to comment, as did the Louisville Metro Police Department. According to a lawyer for Breonna Taylor's family, police found no drugs or money in her apartment.
Right.
State and federal investigations continue amid mounting pressure to prosecute the police who fired their weapons that night.
So they went there for drugs, money, did not find nothing. And ain't nobody get, y'all had to fight, y'all had to go back and forth with who get federal or state charges. How about everybody get fired and put in jail because none of y'all did y'all job right? If that would make any fucking sense. No, that's not fair and justice. Y'all at the wrong fucking house at this point. I feel like I'm at the wrong house. Like, this person ain't even fucking real. Breonna Taylor. We gonna keep going though. Let's see.
It makes me feel good that
That's it.
people are not ignoring her. For those who don't know her, now you get to know her. You get to see her.
We don't fucking know her. She ain't even a real person at this point. Cause y'all lying throughout this whole goddamn story. Y'all won't tell us what happened. Y'all just gonna tell us y'all fucking.
NBC News viewers.
Y'all get on my nerves. That's what y'all doing. What the fuck is this? Success with the page of wands. Y'all, is this they stories they feed? I'm gonna keep going. Let me see. They feeding us stories. Did I not do this? I think I did this video already. I'm getting a flashback. I'm getting a flashback. King of Swords. I wish I could do side by side. So all we know about Breonna Taylor, new body cam footage released. I don't know what these cards are, I'm gonna be honest. Let me see if I can read something.
Tonight we're seeing new body camera footage of the chilling moments after Taylor was shot dead by police officers in her home last March. This was after her boyfriend Kenneth Walker fired a shot which police say injured one
Wait a
of his officers.
fucking minute. I'm watching a 4-minute video body cam of him getting arrested. No, show me when you come ask for shit they ain't gonna never give us. Show me when you went up to the apartment. This is crazy.
The officers have said that they announced themselves before breaking into the home, but Walker disputes that, saying that he thought they were intruders. Take a look at what happened next. Here's ABC's Alex Perez.
Walk straight back, girl. Send this dog on you. Walk back to my boy. Walk back, girl.
I don't want to see this part that you holding a gun to this man because you in his shit. I don't want to see that part. Show me when y'all was upstairs shooting. When you was inside the apartment.
Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, moments after her death.
After. No, show me the part when.
Tell him at 1:15. What? Somebody that is I was banging at the door and she said, who is it? And they started shooting. No, we now 3 times police search. Get my girlfriend. Who was shooting at us? Who was shooting at us? No, we now 3 times police search. Get my girlfriend. Who was shooting at us? Who was shooting at us? We have to go in. There's somebody. What is this about? We don't. We're both just back to work.
They knew it was a lady that stayed there. They seen the man come in, and then they say, wait, is somebody back up there dead? We have to go back in there if somebody up there dead. Y'all forgot what y'all was coming there for? You making me forget this story. How she get in the hallway? All these fucking gunshots raining off. She just ran into the bullets at this point.
What is this about? We gotta get him in the car. What is this about? 911 operator Harris, where's your emergency?
A drug house ain't had no drugs at this point.
Somebody kicked in the door inside my girlfriend. Oh my God. What she been shot at?
So he on the phone with 911 and they downstairs. And then he finally come downstairs and they're like, come down, back up, come in. Then they arrest him.
What exactly happened the night of March 13th?
I gotta have patience with this shit.
If
you're not on SWAT, lift your fire. We're going up. Hey, just remember, the female is supposedly the one that shot. We're not for sure.
What? What? The female is supposed to be the one. What?
On SWAT, lift your fire. We're going up. Hey, just remember, the female is supposedly the one that shot. We're not for sure.
The female the one that's dead. She supposed to be the one that shot. And remember, I keep saying they said a female leader, but a male came out, and then they acting surprised that somebody up there did. Man, y'all gotta be kidding me. This is a whole movie. I feel like I got better shit to do than this. I promise y'all. But people making a whole bunch of views off of talking about what happened to this shit. I want to go off too. They didn't arrest the people. What the fuck I'm worried about? They got this shit on videotape. And we can't get no justice.
They come to the bedroom. TV is loudly playing.
Sound like a movie to me. I know I did make shit into movies. They do too.
A gun is on the floor. Taylor on the floor in the hallway.
Why is she in the hallway?
Check that wrist, Snoop. Check the wrist.
Because Breonna the one that shot first?
Breonna Taylor was pronounced dead at the scene. Two officers who fired a combined 22 shots after Walker fired just one were not charged.
See? But they said, I believe the woman. Right? So this is giving me how they confusing the energy out here. And whether you want to believe it or not, I don't pay no attention to it. When I got to get into the readings, I'm over here reading like, bitch, if you have a topic on this, you looking stupid. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't see what is I see what let me read it. Taking a leap of faith into this position and not spreading the love in it. So this bringing up how the police killing a civilian and being successful. 6 of Wands. And Page of Wands, which is this is what we dealing with. Okay, boom. Injustice, right? This is what you get. So they can come kill your ass and boom. But then it take me back to what the fuck they went and killed her for the drugs and something, right? But it wasn't enough. So now all of this was for nothing. I know now it sound like they right now you want justice, but then you don't get it. But now is it a movie? That's why I flipped to what is this shit? Because the courthouse would have been burned down, not by my family, right? Because they scared to do that shit. I'm gonna come back in spirit and burn every fucking thing down. If it was that powerful at this point, I promise you. So now they have this commitment, and they're gonna keep giving this to us, okay? You're gonna see people that get killed, and it seems as if they just not gonna do nothing about it. But then they tell you, hell, they gave out federal and state charges, you know, very diplomatic, political, and you're gonna have to sit with it. Okay, very heartbreaking, and we're gonna have to have the strength. That's why I said, bring it to me. Bring this motherfucker. Don't. I don't want to bring that shit up. I don't want to talk that up. Thank God and that coming to me. But this ain't nothing but the truth. We ain't blindfolded to this. The shit that they do, this giving me George Floyd. And George Floyd, it feel like it's taking me back to hoaxes. We almost forgot about them shits. 10 of Swords. Now this could be talking about how it's backstabbing that this shit happened, because now it's taking me to this new Mississippi massacre where they done took the boy bones and gave it back to the police. The remains, leave them shits where they at. You could have just buried them where they was at this fucking point. But you had to let us know that y'all come back with nothing but the fucking bones. I almost said skin and bones. But it's very sad that you want us to be threatened like that. See, you just lucky I'm not a cannibalism and I don't want to eat you. But I will chop your ass down a motherfucking size. You feel me? Now, if I take you back to the motherfucking PD, what is they gonna do about it? That is the fucking difference. So no, I ain't taking you back to the fucking police department like they did and got away with the shit. Cause I'm not gonna get away with it. So now I got to go try to bury you or let somebody else eat your ass alive like Jeffrey Dahmer and try to get away with it. I got to go into extensive overdrive to cover shit up because I can't get away with it, but they're going to throw in my face that they can get away with it. Don't worry about it. I'm killing y'all regardless. And I ain't even got to touch you. That's how you get it going. In real life, man. Stop being playing with these motherfuckers out here. This is sad. I'm gonna kill your ass while I'm alive. Fuck dying. And you talking about me. And then having the privilege to sit here and say you don't get arrested for fucking killing the bitch. Y'all is crazy. And we supposed to fight for this? We just know they're gonna advocate for this one. Relationships, business first, add value. This overflow shit wanted to come out the same shit for Alexis. And now I actually got her name and I couldn't get her name in what? In her reading. And I'm getting her name in Breonna shit and I'm getting Breonna in Alexis. Want great for you. Accountability. Now this is also coming, I don't know, this feel like this wanted to flip. But I took this, like when I put it back right how I needed it to be. So I don't know. I have no fucking idea at this point. But relationships, I told you who you link with, who you set yourself with. Because the funny part, they did not come up with her. They came up with somebody. If you listen to the story, I might got to go back. I'll be making up shit. I'll be missing details too. But it felt like I heard them say they got the drop from somewhere else. It wasn't her in specifically. They heard that the drugs and shit was at that house. And then it's a lady that stayed at that house. They don't even fucking know the lady. They had to get to fucking know the lady that they killed at this fucking point. I hear how that go. Want great for you. I don't get this. This taking me back to want great for yourself because they don't want great for you. It's giving me the biggest story. You know, like if this was, you got to think about, I know you don't have to, this is where my mind go. This is what I think about. You know, this wasn't regular and it was industry type shit because this is what they have to show us. They got storylines and everything, y'all. But the storyline be so fucking particular. And I want to say, okay, if this was like how they making us feel where they can do shit and get away with it. I don't know. But anyhow, I'm trying to just read into her energy and it's really blocked right there, the secret. That's why I'm taking it back to industry shit. But yeah, let's take it to the bigger picture with, you know, her not being here and what they showing us. The example is they will backstab you. I don't care, like, I don't know, because it's the work that she was putting in. It's like they knew this fucking lady. And that's why her storyline is she was coming up to be great. She was going to make it this year. Whatever the fuck they was talking about. But basically, the hocus pocus of it is they went looking for the drugs and it just wasn't there that night. They never telling us that she don't have no involvement in it. It was never going to be no drugs. Why is y'all even up for that shit? Why? What type of investigation do y'all do? Y'all ain't got no pictures with people in and out with no boxes and the drugs and shit. Like, this is second case that I come across watching these type of shits all over the internet and shit. To where somebody else kidnapped somebody else shit. The police kidnapped somebody else shit, but they don't have the evidence. Like, what type of investigations y'all doing out here? And then y'all ain't nobody doing investigating. Everybody half-ass investigating. Here I go. I don't even want to investigate the shit. I don't. I could care fucking less. It takes too much. Y'all know how y'all be investigating them motherfucking niggas and bitches. All in that shit, all that energy. Anyhow, just listen. I don't even know what I said. I feel like I ain't said shit here for her. It was all for the masses. Is we missing the FBI? I be having faith. Y'all see me. The people that listen to this, I know this is a very confusing read. And I feel like some people listen to this like, this goddamn bitch always on some shit. She might not be like, she don't know the fuck she talking about, but she be on some shit. See? CIB? Where the CIA at? CIB and TIP. Straight from the trap, I be a lead. Fuck y'all talking about yes, no, maybe, fuck it, so. Soulmates. Money. Why this shit keep coming? I don't see the clone here with the Breonna Taylor and B. This her what's the other girl name? I don't see her here. Actually, I do. I told y'all out of one costume into another, but I be making up stories. See, I be making shit up. I be probably on the money, but I be making shit up like a motherfucker. I be making so much shit up, it ain't even funny. I like what I make up, though. I know y'all probably, I don't know how y'all figure it. Y'all probably iffy about the shit, but I wish I could tell y'all something different. I don't have. Why is it funny if she's supposed to be dead by the police? Y'all think y'all finna fucking get away with some shit, no? I don't know what this read. I don't want to feel like talk about this read. I feel like this reading is so underrated and non-understanding. It just ain't even. But let's go to another reading I want to do. So I'm gonna see y'all later next time here on the 305 Goddess channel.